Hello guys, and welcome to the beginning of week 3 for the 2022 season of Nick's Amiibo League. We are currently starting week 3. We are going to be covering the week 3 matches for the Western Conference. That's what we're going to be doing today. Alright, so there are going to be 9 matches today, 3 matches in each division. Only 2 weeks have gone by out of 11 weeks in the regular season. And then after that, we have the playoffs. So, we are only in the 3rd week of this season, and we have already seen some crazy moments. We've seen some really crazy fights. Anyways, no more blabbing, let's get started. We have the first match of the day. We are going to be starting by covering the Northwest Division. First match is going to be in 5th place at 0-2, Peach. Taking on, in 3rd place at 1-1, Mario. Oh, we got a husband versus wife matchup here. This is going to be fun. And yes, these two are actually married. They got married in Super Mario Odyssey. At least I think they did. I never actually finished the game. Alright, Alright, so, we have these two fighters who have both, Mario is actually tied in 3rd with Donkey Kong at the moment. He could either win and remain in 3rd or lose and fall to 4th place. Peach, meanwhile, has not won a match yet. She is currently 0-2. And remember, only the fighter with the best record in each division will move on. What the heck is going on with the Pong? Oh, the dot got stuck there underneath the stage. That's what happened. Anyways, only the best fighters at the end of the regular season, only the number 1 fighter in every division will move on to the playoffs. But there will be 2 wild cards also moving on. There will be 2 wild cards from each conference. Those are the 2 best fighters that did not win their division. And as for the assorted conference, the top 4 will be moving on from there. Because there are no divisions in that league. It's just one big conference. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. But anyways, we don't really need to think about the playoffs right now. It's only week 3. Anything can happen in the next 7 weeks. I know for certain that at the end of week 5, there's going to be an All-Star break. We're going to be having the All-Star events on Saturday. When is that? I gotta look at my calendar again. Whoa! Golden Hammer takes out Mario twice! Are you kidding me? Peach takes a massive lead here after grabbing the Golden Hammer and knocking Mario out twice in 10 seconds. That might be the fastest time that a fighter has gotten 2 KOs in this entire season. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at here. On Saturday, June 18th, there will be an All-Star game, but unfortunately I will not be able to attend that premiere because that is the night of my prom. So I am not going to be attending the premiere for the All-Star week. We're going to be taking an All-Star break. So this year's All-Star game is going to be on June 18th. That is, I might not even have anything that day because that's the day of my prom. So, I don't know if I'll be premiering on that day. I'm not sure yet. I should have planned this out ahead of time so we wouldn't have to deal with that problem. But anyways, yeah, the All-Star game will be halfway through the season and Peach takes the win! Peach finally gets her first win here as she will go 1-2. Both fighters will be going 1-2. Alright. Peach gets her first win. Mario gets his second loss. Mario goes down to 5th and Peach pushes her way up to 4th. Alright, so next battle we have in last place at 0-2 the only winless fighter in the division, Yoshi, taking on in second place at 2-0 Bowser. Okay. So Yoshi hasn't won. So looks like we have a winless fighter taking on an undefeated fighter. Gee, I wonder how this is going to go. Well, I don't know because, I mean, typically it would be more intense if it was later on in the season. But it's only the beginning. It's only week 3 of an 11-week regular season. So in case you aren't familiar with how my schedule works, today is Sunday, and on Sundays we cover the Western Conference matches. On Monday we cover the Eastern Conference matches. On Thursday we cover the Assorted Conference matches. And then on Friday we have the free-for-all matches. That's how these seasons work. That's how every week in this season works. And Yoshi tried to get a final smash there, but it missed. I should mention that this is the third take now that I've been trying to get this done, and Yoshi knocks out Bowser, and now he's down to 2 stocks. Yoshi taking an early lead, which is kind of surprising considering. Oh! Right as I was about to say that. I was going to say it was pretty surprising considering that we have an undefeated fighter taking on a winless fighter. So now both of them have 2 stocks. Yoshi has 1 piece to the Daybreak. Bowser doesn't have anything under his belt. And Yoshi grabs a Dragoon piece. They're fighting at the edge. Oh my goodness. My heart always stops whenever they fight at the edge like that. Yoshi has 2 Dragoon pieces. Bowser, get back on the stage, will you? You're gonna give me a heart attack. And Bowser grabs both the Dragoon piece and the Daybreaker part. And Yoshi has an assist. Bowser with the foot stomp. Bowser says, "Smell my feet. You're not going to win this match." Bowser gets all 3 Dragoon parts. Oh, just missed. Bowser just misses Yoshi. That would have been the game right there. And that missed Dragoon might cost him the match. But then again, he still has an extra stock. Smash Ball over there. Who's going to get it? Yoshi gets it, but he loses it. And now Bowser grabs the assist. And here comes... uh-oh. Yoshi grabs the Smash Ball again. And this time he lands it. Now it's going to be an even battle. Bowser might have just choked away his victory. That might just cost him the victory. That Dragoon miss. Oh! The man with the silver spoon tried to grab Yoshi there, but could not. Bowser grabs the last Daybreak part before Yoshi could get any of it. And Bowser, the shell spikes, trying to prevent Yoshi from getting any of the food, trying to starve him, but Yoshi grabs half of it. Bowser is just juggling Yoshi. Looks like we have Rollerblade. Uh-oh. Ba-bomb! Stay away from that! Uh-oh. Bowser recovers. This is a close match. It is disturbing how close this match is. Bowser. Well, actually, it's not really that disturbing considering these two have never fought each other before. Not in this league. For all these fighters in the first 5 weeks, it'll be their first time fighting each other. Bowser takes the victory! Bowser somehow was able to stay standing and takes out Yoshi, who was on the verge of a comeback. Bowser takes the win, and he sings "I'm Still Standing" by Elton John. Bowser is now 3-0, and Yoshi is now 0-3. I should mention that in the practice league that I did with these guys, Bowser went undefeated, and he won the whole thing. He actually won the entire tournament when I did a practice run. I actually did a practice season before starting this league to see how it would all work out. And Bowser basically ran the board. He went undefeated for the whole season and then won the playoffs, winning the entire season and becoming the champion. Alright. Next, the last fight for the Northwest Division. We have third place at 1-1, Donkey Kong. Taking on, in second place, at 2-0, Luigi. So Luigi is undefeated. Donkey Kong has one of each. And it looks like they're fighting on the F-Zero stage. How fitting. This track is called... I shouldn't say how fitting. How ironic. This track is called Silence, and then there's music. It's kind of like The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. I mean, you would expect that song to be nothing but 4.5 minutes of silence, but instead it's just a rockin' song with electric guitar and drums and poetic lyrics. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I actually love that song. I love Sound of Silence. And again, I love a lot of Simon and Garfunkel's music. Simon and Garfunkel are actually is actually one of my favorite bands. And I also really, I love a lot of old music. Don't judge me. I am a bit of an old soul. I like a lot of older music, especially music from the 60s and 70s. And a little bit of 80s. Oh, Donkey Kong! The hand clap sends Luigi into oblivion. And now Donkey Kong leads 3-2. And just like that, things are even again as the man-eating Pokemon gets a hand at Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong grabs the superstar. Uh-oh! Explosion! There's 2 Dragoon parts there. And now Donkey Kong has the Dragoon part there. Donkey Kong has... Oh no, he lost his Dragoon part, but he grabs another. Now each of them have a Dragoon part to their name. Uh-oh. Luigi? Oh goodness! I thought for certain that he was going to die there, but he recovered. Oh! He almost died there again! And Luigi goes for the head-on assault! I should rename this amiibo to Rocket Man. I don't know, but I chose Mr. L as a reference to Super Paper Mario, which, by the way, is my favorite video game of all time. My favorite video game of all time is Super Paper Mario. I'm a huge fan of the Paper Mario series as a whole. Oh, and Luigi! We really should change his nickname to Rocket Man, because that's 2 KOs that he did by rocketing upward. We really should change his nickname to Rocket Man. The only problem is, would it fit in the name tag? Yes, it would, because it has 9 characters. Anyways, Luigi will remain undefeated, going 3-0. And Donkey Kong is going to fall down to 1-2. Alright, now that does it for the Northwestern Division. Next up, we're going to be covering the Central West Division in just a few short seconds. See you guys in just a bit. Alrighty, here we go. So, we are now covering the Central West Division. We have 3 matches here in this division now, and then we'll move on to the last one, the Southwest Division. But first, let's cover the Central West. The first match, we have Diddy Kong, who is in 5th place at 0-2. Taking on WarioWare, who is actually tied with Diddy Kong in 5th place, technically last place, also at 0-2. So neither of these fighters have won a match yet. One of these 2 fighters is going to get their first win today. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, they're fighting in Pac-Land. Okay, I guess that's alright for a stage. Uh-oh! Oh god. Diddy Kong is, I thought he turned tiny there, but I guess he didn't. Whoa! Big hit off of the assist! And Diddy Kong is now down to 2. Alright, now WarioWare is up 3 stocks to 2. Honestly, I'd be surprised if WarioWare wins this, considering his track record. Oh, as soon as I say that, the nuke goes off in his hand! Right as soon as I say that. WarioWare used to be one of my best amiibo, and now look at him. Uh-oh. Looks like Diddy Kong is down to 1 stock now after getting eaten up by the Chain Chomp. WarioWare turns into Mega WarioWare. His company was already pretty corrupt anyhow. He almost knocks the Ninja Kirby off of the stage, but he somehow lives. Diddy Kong grabs the Tanuki leaf and he floats through the air. Diddy Kong getting a lot of up spikes on WarioWare, basically juggling him. Diddy Kong gets footstooled, but he makes it back up. Oh, and now it's 1-1 after Diddy Kong gets the killing blow there. This is pretty odd considering WarioWare used to be one of my best fighters. And now he's about to lose this whole thing. WarioWare actually went through a really interesting life story. Diddy Kong, the final smash! And it's over! Diddy Kong completes the comeback! Diddy Kong able to come back from being down 1 stock. Diddy Kong is able to come back. And Diddy Kong will be getting his first win. Diddy Kong goes 1-2 and WarioWare goes 0-3. Anyways, I was saying WarioWare has been through a lot in his career. He went through, he was a pretty good fighter at first. He was pretty decent when he started, but then he got a hold of a really dangerous spirit. And when I discovered that, I had to reset him. And he went through the entire training process again. And after that, he overcame all odds and won a tournament. Which I thought was just amazing. Anyways, next up, we have Link, who is in first place at 2-0. He will be taking on Rosalina, who is in third place, also at 2-0. So we had 2 winless fighters take each other on. Now we have 2 undefeated fighters taking each other on. One of these fighters is going to be suffering their first loss. Who is it going to be? It looks like we're playing on the Tomodachi Life stage. I used to really like Tomodachi Life when I was younger, but now that I'm older, and now that I'm grown up, I'm beginning to realize how weird that game is. I mean, I understand it's trying to give you like a... It's trying to... I mean, I understand how weird it is. It's basically Nintendo's version of a life simulation game. Nintendo basically tried to make their own version of The Sims. And Link is down, and so Link self-destructed there, and Rosalina got eaten up by the bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. I should make like a montage for Captain Falcon or Falco and just have it be the bird is the word. I saw, you know, the Surfin' Bird song by the Trashmen. I really liked that song. Although Family Guy kind of ruined it for me. But anyways, I also... The reason why I thought of that is because I saw a montage that somebody made of Larry Bird, the legendary player for the Boston Celtics, where they used that song. So yeah, and also, I don't know if this is much of a secret anymore, but I never liked Family Guy. I think it's a horrible show. I absolutely hate Family Guy. And I think, honestly, I think it should have been canceled before it even started. I really do not like Family Guy. The only thing I do like about it is that it takes place in New England. I believe it takes place in Massachusetts. Either that or it takes place, actually, I think it takes place in Rhode Island. I'm not exactly sure where it takes place, but I know it's somewhere in New England. And both the Griffins' parents have really thick Boston accents. But that's the only thing I like about it. Other than that, I think it's a horrible show. I think it's absolutely awful. One of the worst cartoons to ever air. And I don't think anybody can change my mind. Uh-oh, Link! Oh goodness! Link almost died there again. I just realized it's 1-1 now. Pretty much anybody can win this match. Electrode goes off and gets rid of the Luma. Now Rosalina is all on her own. Smash Ball. Anyone can grab that. And Link with the up slash takes the victory. Link was on the verge of losing there, but he was still able to win the match. He was able to barely slide out of this match with a victory. Link is going to go 3-0, and Rosalina suffers her first loss, putting her at 2-1. Alright, next we have the last match for the Central West Division for Week 3. We have Ness. Where's Ness? Here he is. In second place at 2-0. Taking on, in 5th place at 0-2, Pikachu. So, we have an undefeated fighter taking on a winless fighter to close out the Central West Division fights. So, we had 2 winless fighters duke it out. Then we had 2 undefeated fighters duking it out. Now we have an undefeated fighter versus a winless fighter. Anything can happen here. All this division has taught me is that anything can happen. That's what the Central West... That's what watching these Central West Division matches has taught me. That anything, and I mean anything, can happen in these divisions. Or these matches. Pikachu turned into Big Pikachu there. Smash Ball, Pikachu gets it. And there he goes. Turning into an ultramagnetic light. Electric light, that is. Turning into a giant electric ball and beating the crap out of Ness. Giving him electric shocks all over. And there goes Pikachu. Now Pikachu is down to 2 stocks. Pikachu just reminded me. I don't know why I thought of this all of a sudden, but Pikachu's Final Smash just reminded me. There was a Star Wars parody series that somebody made on YouTube, I think called Bit Wars. And it was basically all the Nintendo characters portraying Star Wars characters. Like, for example, there was Han Brolo, which was Mario, and there was Link Skywalker. It was so funny. I don't remember what the series was called. I'll have to look it up after this session is done. Also, you may have noticed by now that I am in a different studio. I actually record these videos at 2 separate studios. I have a studio at home, and I also have a studio, like a rented out building. I usually record at home when I can't make it to the studio, which is usually during the week, but I'm stuck here at the studio because I am currently, as of when I'm recording this, battling COVID. So the studio was put in lockdown and I'm not able to leave. So I guess for now I have all my equipment here with me. I'm going to record as many videos as I can. Pikachu going for the Final Smash again! And it kills him this time! Now it's 2-1. Pikachu is down to his last stock already. Pikachu could go winless yet again. That is, unless somehow if Ness chokes. Uh-oh, Pikachu grabs a hammer! Things are turning around quickly! And now it is 1-all! I'm sorry, but I just saw a meme that my friend Joseph sent to me of the Beatles as Ninja Turtles. Uh-oh! Ness wins! Pikachu explodes and Ness takes the win, barely. Pikachu trying to come back there, but his comeback was suddenly cut short by Ness's explosions. And Ness is going to go 3-0, and Pikachu is going to go 0-3. Alright, let's go ahead and fill out this chart. There we go. Okay, on to the Southwest Division. The last division that we're covering tonight. Just a few short seconds, we'll be covering the Southwest Division. Alright guys, now it's time to cover the last division of the night. Southwest, the Southwest Division. First match, we have Zelda, who is in 3rd place at 1-1. Taking on Kirby, who is in 1st place at 2-0, and the last undefeated fighter in the Southwest Division. Let's get right to it. By the way, something I forgot to mention is that Kirby, in the practice season, almost went undefeated, losing only one match. At least I think that's what happened. I know he did very well during the regular season and tanked hard in the playoffs. Did absolutely terrible. Did not get very far at all. Uh-oh. As soon as I said that, Kirby gets footstooled by Zelda, forcing him to self-destruct. Kirby trying to get a bit of revenge for Zelda humiliating him like that. And he is getting it. Oh my god. Whoa! What a comeback there by Kirby and the assist. So, yeah. That was a really good way to get revenge there for Kirby. Oh, but Kirby is not done yet. He really wants more of that revenge. By the way, I know I mentioned that there was a Nintendo Star Wars parody. I looked that up off screen, and it's called Super Smash Wars. And I watched some of it, and it was actually pretty cool. It's basically a Nintendo parody of Star Wars. Uh-oh! Zelda! The reason why I'm talking about Star Wars so much today is because today, when I'm recording this, is May 25th, 2022. Which means that today is the 45th anniversary of Star Wars. The original Star Wars movie was released on this day in 1977. It was May 25th, 1977 that the original Star Wars was released in theaters. And here we are 45 years later, still enjoying Star Wars. Isn't that awesome, guys? Alright, anyways, both of them are down to one stock now. Who's gonna take this win? Oh, Kirby breaks free from the golden hands. Uh-oh. Kirby, wow, he fights back hard against those hands, and they do not kill him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kirby. Oh my god. There have been so many points in this match where he could have died. Where he should have died. But instead he lived. Uh-oh. Zelda! It's over. I was speaking too soon there, causing Kirby's undefeated streak to end. I am so sorry. Okay, so after that, both fighters will be going 2-1. And I believe... No, Kirby's going to stay in first place after that. So yeah, both fighters will be going 2-1 after that fight. Alright, next match, the second to last match of the night. We have Fox, who is tied in fourth place with Dr. Mario at 1-1, taking on Samus, who is in last place at 0-2, yet to win a match. Alright, no more waiting, let's get going. So, I have noticed that there are a few ties throughout the conference. And, that's why the free-for-all points are a factor. so that if two fighters have the same record, then the player with more free-for-all points will have dominance. Just like how coins break ties in Mario Party. And I decided I did not want to do stamina for the battles, because I wanted to test these fighters in their skills in one-on-one battles and free-for-all battles, fighting solo and in groups. Fox has got the hammer now. He is on an absolute rampage, and the final smash misses. Samus is down to 2 stocks now. Fox still has all 3. Uh-oh. Fox loses his first stock now. They are now both at 2 each. Samus has yet to win a battle, but it's okay because it's only week 3. If we get halfway through the season without her winning, then it's going to be a problem. If these fighters don't win any fights before the All-Star break, then we're going to have a problem. Those fighters... Don't forget, guys, we are having playoffs at the end of the... Don't forget, guys, we are going to be having playoffs this summer. This summer it's going to be the playoffs. That's when the playoffs are happening. And the playoffs are going to be happening every day. It's not going to be on a weekly basis like they are currently. They're going to be happening every day. Uh-oh! Fox almost got taken there by the hummingbird. I really cannot wait for the playoffs because that's usually my favorite part when I do these leagues. The playoffs are always my favorite part of every league that happens, whether it's the Amiibos or if it's professional leagues, like professional sports leagues. I always love the playoffs, which is why I've been so happy to be able to watch hockey while sitting here in quarantine. Because I'm currently quarantining. I think I already mentioned this earlier in the video. I am currently dealing with COVID. I tested positive on Monday, and I've been dealing with COVID since then. I really hope this doesn't last much longer because, man, I have to get back to school. This is an important part of my life because I'm a senior in high school and I have to get back and spend some much needed time with my friends before we all graduate and stuff. There's the smash ball. Uh-oh, Samus. They're fighting at the edge and the smash ball disappears. The game's falling asleep there. Samus is on the brink of death here. she's about to remain winless here unless she can somehow come back. Which I don't think she can. Fox grabs the assist. And he grabs the last Daybreak part. And just like that, this match is over. Fox takes the win. And Samus will remain winless. Fox goes 2-1. And Samus goes 0-3. Oh, man. Okay. Let's move on. We now have 3 fighters who are 2-1. And we're about to have another one. Alright, so next up, we have the very last match of the night. Our final match of the night. Dr. Mario, who is in 5th place at 1-1. Taking on Bowser Jr., who is in 4th place, also at 1-1. So we have, for the final match of the night, we have two 1-1 fighters taking each other on. It looks like we're on the Find Me stage. This reminds me of this reminds me so much of those days, of those nights that I used to spend sitting in the back seat of my dad's truck and looking for Street Pass tags. God, those were such good times. I miss that truck, and I miss those games. Uh-oh. Junior's got a bullet bill. Oh my goodness. Did you just mention me in the post? Uh-oh, the Galaga, they're trying to push each other into it, but instead the Galaga will end up with nothing. Who's gonna get the first kill here? Uh-oh, Dr. Mario falls off the stage! He self-destructs! Oh no! What a bad break for Dr. Mario. If Junior wins this match, he will jump up to 2nd place. But if Dr. Mario wins this, he will force a 3-way tie in 2nd. So, yeah, this is a really interesting match. Oh, looks like we have the Chomper. That's actually one of the little mini Kremlings from... That's one of the mini Kremlings from Donkey Kong Country. I know that because I've actually played that game. But I did not get very far in that game, however. I couldn't get past that stupid minecart level. Oh, there goes the ghosts! Dr. Mario says, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. It's like it's the 80s all over again. And Junior, the final smash, racks up a lot of damage on Dr. Mario, killing him, and now he's down to 1 stop. There's a star. Junior's got the star. Oh goodness. The propeller. And there's a party ball right there. And out comes the food. These fighters are having an all-out banquet now. Uh-oh, Dr. Mario self-destructs again! But this time, Bowser Jr. gotten far off the stage, and Dr. Mario was not able to recover, giving Bowser Jr. the win, and he will take second place. Bowser Jr. is gonna go 2-1, and Dr. Mario is gonna go 1-2. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for tonight. But wait, before we finish things up, we gotta review the standings at the end of the night. At the end of our Western Conference coverage, we gotta review the standings. Alright guys, here are your current standings at the end of tonight. Luigi is currently in first in the Northwest Division at 3-0 with 8 free-for-all points. Right below him in second is Bowser, also at 3-0 with 5 free-for-all points. Peach is in third at 1-2 with 7 free-for-all points. We have a tie in fourth place between Mario and Donkey Kong, both at 1-2 with 3 free-for-all points. And Yoshi is in last place at 0-3 with 4 free-for-all points. Poor Yoshi. And in the Central West Division, Link is in first place at 3-0 with 10 free-for-all points, going undefeated in the free-for-all so far, and undefeated in the one-on-one battles in the regular season. Anyways, right below him in second is Ness, also at 3-0 with 8 free-for-all points. Rosalina is in third at 2-1 with 6 free-for-all points. Diddy Kong is in fourth at 1-2 with 1 free-for-all point. Pikachu is in fifth at 0-3 with 4 free-for-all points. And WarioWare is down at the bottom at 0-3 with 1 free-for-all point. Wow, he's got a rough life. Anyways, and now in the Southwest Division, the last division we covered tonight, Kirby is in first at 2-1 with 7 free-for-all points. Bowser Jr. is in second at 2-1 with 5 free-for-all points. We have a tie in third between Zelda and Fox, both 2-1 with 4 free-for-all points to their name. In fifth place is Dr. Mario at 1-2 with 4 free-for-all points. And Samus is in last at 0-3 with 6 free-for-all points. That, my friends, is the standings for the Western Conference at the end of tonight's presentation. Tomorrow we will be covering the Eastern Conference Week 3 matches. I'll see you guys then. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in.